Good evening, saw geeks. How are we doing this evening? Another nice evening in the UK tonight. The sun is setting over there, so I thought I'd come outside again and do another little video for you on this wonderful big bore 365 special that wasn't very special. Yes, let's get into it and talk to you about this. So if you saw my video the other day, let me bring it up here, you can see it then, can't you? If you saw my video the other day on all the bits from Ryan at Wolf Creek Saw Shop, you'll have seen the big bore kit that came for this. I have fitted said big bore kit and done my normal little mods to it. So no base gasket, taken out the lower transfers, that sort of skirt at the bottom of the cylinder just that feeds the transfers. Loads of details on previous videos I've done on that. It's a very common, well-known mod for the 365s and the 372s. Done a little muffler mod. Look at that cheeky little, can you see the cheeky little muffler mod? Not the world's biggest muffler mod, but there's the stock opening. There's that one. Apologies for the welding, but it is getting there slowly. Yeah, so she's all back together. I'd probably run half a tank through it, quarter of a tank. I've let it idle a bit. Yeah, just run it through, cut a few small bits and pieces up with it. Yeah, she runs really nicely. Isn't it nice when you get a good running saw and you change the top end and you know it's still a good running saw, isn't it? So yeah, really pleased with this. The reason of course for doing this was because it had the open port 48mm top end on it, which the guy who owns this saw ran my 365 special that I've done the series on. Go and check that series out. That series I did on it, he ran that saw and said, I want my 365 to run like that. So I thought, easy, I'll order a pop-up piston, no problem. It's a 365 special, must be the same as my 365 special. Well, no. Some of you guys in the States are saying that early 365 specials were open port. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced this saw was originally open port. It had, of the cylinder bolts, three of the normal 5mm hex. One was a Torx key, so someone had been in there before. There was a couple of weird bits with it, but yeah. Put that on. Of course, you've got to change the intake boot and everything as well when you do that. So Ryan at Wolf Creek had one of those and supplied one of those. Ryan is a top man. Get on to Ryan and tell him James from Walker's Country Life sent you. So yeah, all I was going to do was talk to you witter on a bit, which I do a bit too much of. So yeah, bit of wittering, and then I'll run her up for you, and you can have a little see how she cuts. I'll cut a few little cookies. I was going to say cook some cookies, but that's not going to help anyone, is it? No one wants anything I've cooked. Apart from big bore 365s. So yeah, got a little sort of 8 to 10 inch log, 20 inch bar. This saw is owned by a professional actually, and I have to say this chain is razor sharp. There's a real mixed bag with chains from professionals. I've run some chains that pros have sharpened and they've been awful. This guy can sharpen a chain. This thing is like a laser. So yeah, without further ado, let's get it started up. Shall I? I might try and get this started up for you here so you can see what it's like. This is how it starts from cold. Bit of compression, as you can see. She really has got a bit of pop. you go, guys. Better be careful because she's hot now, isn't she? There you go. Doesn't she cut nicely, I think? That was ash, by the way. Some nice British ash that has been down for 4 months, 3-4 months maybe. So kind of not wet, not dry. But yeah, really pleased with this. Just going to run it a little bit more, I think, and then I'll give it back. Nothing too crazy. Bit of a favour. I don't really work on saws for other people, but I sort of just keep this as a hobby for me. Yeah, because it is my thing. I've got a real job. I've got a real sort of business that I run, and yeah, hobbies for me are a bit of an unwind, and means I don't have to sit in front of the TV at night. So yeah, this isn't an advert. I don't build saws for other people. Please don't ask me. Yeah, just hope I can pass on a bit of my journey with you guys and help you out. So there you go. That is the Hyway Titanikel top end with the Wolf Creek Saw Shop pop-up piston, the little 2-ring piston as well. This has got a ton of compression, this saw. It's really got a good bit of compression. We'll probably measure that. Maybe I'll put it up on a little short or something about how much compression she's got. So yeah, thanks for watching. Do keep your subs going, and you know, if you've got a mate with one of these, do a share, maybe tell them about it. Yeah, I'm just here documenting my sort of saw journey, and hopefully it helps you guys out. Loving the comments as normal. So yeah, if you've got some comments, let me know. I do kind of sort of promise, half promise, this is the last video for a little while, I think, on the 365 chassis. I've pretty much done this 365 372 chassis to death lately. I have been saw picking this week. I wasn't intending to buy any saws, but the deal of the absolute deal of the century came up when I was driving back through Wales this week. So I had to stop and pick up a few things. So the next video you'll see will be like an unboxing, which if you look back on the channel's sort of posts, you'll have a little clue to. But it's a rare-ish saw that came in a green box. It's a green saw that came in a green box, although not much of it is green anymore. So there's a little hint for you. Go and have a look. And yeah, look forward to seeing you soon, guys. Thank you for your watching and your subscribing and your liking and everything else. See you soon. Thank you.